Got one of the most iconic cars of all time, a 1963 Corvette split window. This one here is numbers match. It's the optional 340 horsepower. It's got a 4-speed leather upholstery, then body off frame restored. Go to volocars.com, and that's where you can read all the information, look at about 100 pictures top to bottom. That's where you'll find a price tag on every car we have, along with a monthly finance option. Banks we work with only want 10% down, and they'll go 12, 13 years on most cars. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on that bell icon. You'll be notified when the next video is posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, if you've been paying attention, we've had a couple split windows recently, and they've sold like that. So this is another really nice example. I've been really keeping an eye out for these cars. The 340 horsepower is a big deal. They had a 250 horse, a 300, a 340, and the 4-speed is also very desirable. And of course, the split window versus a convertible makes all the difference in the world. This one here has been body off frame restored. So just like it sounds, they removed the body from the chassis. The entire frame and chassis is all clean, solid metal. It's smooth. It's painted semi-gloss black. This was the first year for independent suspension, front and back, and it's all rebuilt. All the steering and suspension was completely redone when they restored the car. This car is from the estate of a pretty impressive car collection. He was a Chevy collector, had at least 20 cars. The focus was rare Corvettes in his collection. This is one of those cars. These were still drum brakes in '63, but they did go to an 11-inch drum, a more heavy-duty improved brake from the '62. That whole system's rebuilt. The lines, the hoses, the e-brake assemblies all hooked up. The exhaust, it's a correct reproduction exhaust system with the slash-cut polished tips coming right through the valance. You look up at the motor, it's spotless Chevy orange. The fuel pump, the starter, the canister type oil filter, all are correct. It even has the lower ignition shielding. That's the stainless covers over the plug wires that hang down. It has a dated I forget the date on the transmission, but it's a properly dated 4-speed T10 transmission. In back, it also has the properly dated correct 336 gears. Now, the fiberglass floors look to be in excellent shape. I didn't see any damage. The spare tire carriers underneath there, that whole thing looks like it's complete and in real good shape. So very nice underside. Now let's check out the body. So the doors have to fit all the way around. This one lines up real nicely, opens and closes real nicely. '63 was the only year for these grills. '64 still had this indentation, but this is the only year they had the grills. But anyway, this all lines up, fits nice, all looks good, straight. There's a little hairline crack right here. Little damage underneath there. One time the tire must have hit the fiberglass, so there's a little crack right there. This all looks really good. All this is looking nice and straight. This all fits real nice. It's all real good. There's a hairline crack right here, and you're gonna get that. And the last one we sold was pushing 300,000 and it had cracks in it too. It's just what they do. Mark there, I don't, yeah, it wipes off. So the body is all looking good. This is what makes it famous. They removed this split the following year because it blocked part of your view looking out the back window. And boy, that made this car collectible. All this looks really sharp, and what nice lines. I mean, it has this body line going right up the middle. Just look at the slope of the back end here. Just a good looking car. This is all in really nice shape. Now there's another crack right here. It's just a straight hairline crack right there. Almost looks like a scratch, a real thin one. And that's the extent of the flaws in the body that I found. Now it's repainted its original white color. It matches the trim tag. Polished very smooth and glossy. If you inspect it like I'm doing right now, There's some little dimples in the paint, some minor imperfections here and there, but overall it's very smooth, glossy, very nice shiny paint job. Now we'll talk about the chrome. The bumpers up front are real shiny. The emblem looks new. These look brand new. Little bit of pitting on the original base right here, the wiper. The stainless around the windshield is shiny. Got mild light surface scratches on that piece. The windshield's crystal clear. That must be new. The rubber seals are soft. They've been replaced. Door handle looks like it's an 8 out of a 10, nice and shiny. The rear glass is exceptionally clean. There might be a couple light marks on it, but all the trim fits nice, and the glass is probably better than the last few that I looked at. The rear bumpers are shiny, tail lights, emblem replaced, gas cap replaced, correct antenna. It's all shiny. It's got the short stem bow tie mirror. That looks like new. So it has the spinner hubcaps. The actual spinners are chrome. They got a little bit of pitting on the chrome and on these fins here, just mild. And then the cap is stainless. They're in nice shape. It has some good radial tires in there, nice for driving. So that's the outside. Let's open it up, see what's inside. Well, we don't have a trunk to open, but you can take a second and just admire the nice lines and what makes this Corvette so special right there. Ever you're on our website and you really like a car, we have a Buy It Now button that will hold the car until you have a chance to talk to the salesman. So the door jambs are nice. Weatherstrips are replaced. The door panels look to be in mint condition, including all the trim, the armrests. All that looks really, really nice. So the dash area is super clean. The gauges, the lenses are crystal clear. The knobs, all of this is like pristine. Has a 6500 redline tack. All this, the dash pads, all this trim, really nice. Clock is ticking, so that must be rebuilt. They didn't have AM FM yet as a signal seeking AM radio, which obviously has. New glove box door, liner, the light works, owner's manual. That's all real nice. Interior lights work, carpet front to back's real nice. The console's very good. It's aluminum, so it's a little bit scuffed up. Got the reverse lockout shifter, power windows. Got the right seat belts, soft leather. I just love it when these Corvettes come with leather, and these are in really nice shape. The cushions are firm, the leather's glove soft. Even the center cushion is soft leather. And even this is leather. I feel it. It's really nice. Carpet in back, all redone. There's a jack assembly. So this is all in really good shape. The headliner, visors look good. Dome light works. Steering wheel looks new. And it did come with a saddle leather interior, according to the tag. Someone didn't change it from vinyl to leather. It came leather. So the motor compartment is real sharp. It's restored to factory condition. It's numbers matching. It has the right casting number, the right stamp on the front. It's a 327, 340 horse, which is solid lifters, higher compression, a factory aluminum intake. And I believe the higher horsepower cars come with the finned Corvette valve covers. We got stock exhaust. We have the ignition shielding over the distributor too. We talked about that in the previous videos because they're fiberglass cars that needed shielding. I think it otherwise made a buzzing in the radio. But all the components, all of this is real nice. The radiator is dated late 62. That's correct. Correct hoses and clamps. This extra pulley is part of the 340 horse. You can see how deep the pulleys are. That's because this is a high revving engine. They don't want the belts to fly off. So why don't we come on over to this side too. Speaking of pulleys, this big fat aluminum pulley is correct. The numbers on this alternator are correct for this car and this engine. The right fuel filter, and looks like the right carb, the choke line, GM hoses, got the expansion tank. So everything in here is restored very nicely to factory specs. Got real strong oil pressure, tach works, batteries charging, gas gauge works. Here are the solid lifters. Yeah, it's an entirely different motor than a 250 horse. It's 340 horse, believe it or not, even if you don't care about going fast, it makes it very collectible. So there you go, it's a 63 Corvette split window. They've done nothing over the course of time except go up in value. So not only is it an awesome car to own, just to open your garage and look and see it sitting there, go for a ride, see the attention it gets, but you can also watch the value on it go up. And this is a good one that'll do that. Go to volocars.com. And salesman can help answer any more questions, including how to get this delivered to your door, financing. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.